Okay, guys, welcome back. This is the fourth and final episode of our Top 3 series. We've been doing a countdown all this week, Top 3 of certain stories. And right now I'm here joined by Raj Mathai, the one and only. Hi, Raj.
You saved me for last? Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
That's the best thing, I'd like to think. But I saved you for last because we're going to talk about the top 3 stories, just the top 3 stories of 2021. I mean, there were a lot to choose from, and we're going to start counting down. So without further ado, let's get into it. Your top third story of this year, of 2021.
Okay, so you know I'm a real positive guy.
Yes.
But this has just been a year that's been challenging. I'm not going to say bad, it's just been challenging. Number 3 on my list, we're going backwards, 3, 2, and 1.
3, 2, and 1.
Number 3 on my list is the crime problem in the Bay Area.
Okay.
San Francisco, San Jose, Oakland, Walnut Creek, Palo Alto, the list goes on. It's so crazy to me that we're not supposed to be living like this.
Yeah.
But this happens so many times in the course of a week, yet alone a month, and most recently in these last few months. But the crime problem in the Bay Area is my number 3 biggest story of the year.
Yeah, and we've been hearing about it a lot. I mean, that's every single day. It was at least for several weeks. Okay, so that was the top third one. What about that second story of 2021?
Okay, I think it's the inauguration of President Joe Biden. That was back in January, way back then. It seems like each month we live a year around here. But it's not just the inauguration of President Biden, but it's still the overwhelming political climate in the Bay Area and the country. Biden, what is he doing right? What is he doing wrong? Also, President Trump still in the picture, and just all the chaos that's surrounding Washington, D.C. So that's usually a case that, it kind of subsides, but I think that's also been a lingering story throughout the year as my second biggest story. The number 1 biggest story, I don't think we can get around it, is COVID, the coronavirus. Whether it's Delta variant, Omicron, whatever we're talking about, it's still not over. Remember, we were talking a year ago at this time thinking, okay, 2021, this is going to be great. Maybe by summer of 21, we'll be past this, but we're not past this, and we're probably never going to get past it. It's just a matter of how much we learn how to deal with it. But still, we're talking about people getting vaccinated or not getting vaccinated and all that drama surrounding it, and we're still dealing with it.
You just touched on us talking about this last year. I mean, what do you think? Let's look into the future since this is our top story of the year. Do you think it's going to be top 1 again next year? I mean, are we looking at us talking about COVID for a whole other year?
Yes, I think it's going to be the number 1 story in 2022. However, I'm an optimist.
With
We're going to flip it. You're going to talk to me and say, what was the best story in 2022? We're going to say it's COVID, coronavirus, but how we got past it, how we're learning to live with it much better. And not all these hospitalizations, not all this back and forth, all these arguments, even in your Thanksgiving dinner table, holiday table about is Uncle Charlie vaccinated? Who's not vaccinated? All that stuff. I think we'll be past it next year. I'm optimistic.
Completely different tone. I agree with you. I'm hoping. We're hopeful here. Okay, top 3, there you have it. That's a fantastic list. Let us know at home what you would have chosen for the top 3 stories of 2021. In the comments below, let us know. Raj, always a pleasure talking with you.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everyone.